Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play WWE 2K15 2K Showcase mode, and it's time for Horrible Hemoglobin with Ric Flair versus Shawn Michaels.
First, from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 234
I hope we get to play as Flair. I really do.
Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
People ask, who do you think is the greatest champion of all time? To me, it's a toss-up.
I say the
Inside
72 Boston Celtics. I don't even know if the
dominated
Celtics won at
No one
72.
has ever dominated a decade. Shawn Michaels dominated the 90s. It took what Flair had done to another level.
Well,
Did he?
there have been a lot of guys who wanted to be like Ric Flair.
For example, Arn Anderson. sorry. Look at those fans moving in unison to boo Ric Flair. They have more than one fan motion algorithm pumped into this game or program in this game, but just by its bad luck would have it, they had 3 guys in a row moving in complete sync to not be fans of Ric Flair there. And we'll listen to whatever the commentators have to say about HBK. I know I'm skipping the rest. He thinks he's cute. He knows he's sexy. He's got the looks. He drives the girls wild.
And from San Antonio, Texas, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Beat him up. Break his neck. Maybe he's got that. Oh, we're going to this one.
And nobody dominated in the 90s like Shawn Michaels. And you know what? This is 2003. Who's going to dominate tonight?
Could it be some new superstar who's going to rush out and beat them both down? No, but I'm thinking about he's got more than one personality. Shawn Michaels is mild-mannered, but we've seen that Showstopper will jump into a dumpster and HBK will unleash all sorts of havoc and still. Yes, we are playing as Flair.
Some of the greatest 5-star matches,
Oh,
match
shit.
of the year candidates, and one common denominator is that they usually had either Ric Flair or Shawn Michaels in
But
And that's why this
5-star.
match
They don't
is
talk about
guaranteed to
5-star
be
in these.
special. I love it.
The Texas crowd does too, King. The cheers for HBK already starting up from his home state fans. But you can hear
But
that Flair has his cult following.
I'm wondering if Mark Henry or Howl of Pain will be another personality that HBK can unleash. I mean, Shawn Michaels can unleash. HBK being one of the personalities already.
Get you on the ground and work the legs. And when he decides to focus on the legs, Flair can dissect those legs like a surgeon.
Oh, you said it, Cole. When Flair decides to work on your legs, you're pretty much history. You're pretty much toast.
You know, we can talk all day about Flair's
rock, paper, scissors action here.
He really can work the legs in a whole variety of ways.
For example, by twisting your arms, he can work your legs.
Moves thousands of times. Has watched all of Flair's matches, so
he knows just how much Ric Flair can use wrestling technique to make Arn and Ole rush out to interfere at the end of the match.
Only one can come out ahead.
How dare you try to reverse knife edge me?
Swinging neck breaker.
Somehow I'm ahead on momentum, which seems odd.
We'll see just how
Problem with having a,
move, the
well, I don't even know if I get to use the figure 4 here.
When the Nature Boy uses effectively, it's been said that it puts severe pressure on 7 different points of your legs.
Well, let me tell you something, Cole. I felt it, and I hate
The elders of the tribe claim that Ric Flair could put pressure on 7 different points.
one of his chops. He does it again. Oh! And that one hit with
man.
the force of a big rig.
But the referee's up instantly. I'm not going to get a chance to cheat. What kind of Ric Flair referee shot is that? Whoa! Whoa!
Good Lord, huge impact into that barrier. Yep, there's the reversal by Shawn Michaels. Shawn sees the opening.
You son of a bitch.
Ric Flair, the dirtiest player in the game.
Trying to cheat here. I'm playing as Ric Flair.
Shawn Michaels in his place here tonight.
Flair
Trying
is
to be in
just so
character.
confident. Some would say borderline arrogant, but boy, so confident.
Well, believe me.
So
Flair
confident.
is arrogant.
Some would say arrogant, but so confident.
It's the Nature Boy. You know, Ric Flair would love to get Shawn Michaels.
So that little gallivant to the outside really didn't go my way.
Trying to take away Shawn's speed.
And it's imperative he gets back in the ring right now. And we're going back between the ropes. A quick reversal by Ric Flair.
I'm trying to do some kind of leg hold.
Shades of the legendary Iron Sheik. Shawn Michaels switches
Counter
it up.
everything, why don't you?
HBK can be so unpredictable. He's in big trouble.
Teardrop suplex, that's his
Shawn
finisher.
Michaels showing no intimidation
At least
here
it
tonight.
was.
Not that we thought Shawn would.
Showing no intimidation, but showing no respect either. Oh, man, I think they cracked the ring post. Whoa,
He's measuring.
Oh, the knee drop. I probably should have saved this for the shin breaker, but
that's it. He's out. You know, Shawn Michaels might be as athletic a superstar as we have in WWE today.
And that's always the one thing to watch out for in a Shawn Michaels match. With his athleticism, HBK has the ability to dictate the pace of a match, like a fast break basketball team.
Well, that's if he gets going, Cole.
well, he is more to the Lakers than to Ric Flair's Celtics, I'd say.
From getting any kind of... Are we moments away from a countout?
I'm trying to grab his feet while he's taunting. I don't understand why that didn't work.
A quick reversal by Ric Flair.
Not one of his famous slow reversals. Woo!
And he does it
Woo!
one more time.
Woo!
The opportunistic veteran in the ring today.
I'm gonna
Nature Boy
stomp him
Ric
up
Flair
on
has
you.
overcome it all.
I'm walking
16-time
dry.
world champion. Survived a horrific plane crash years ago when he suffered a broken back.
And not many people thought that Ric Flair would ever come back to WWE after that.
I guess I'll go for the figure four now and use it to soften him up.
Back to dominate.
Can you imagine coming back from a plane crash like the Nature Boy? That's not
I
exactly
just
a full
performed the figure
hamstring.
four.
Oh, and that's just
How is he not
another
already?
one of the reasons that Ric Flair is an absolute legend of the WWE.
Well, next time it'll get him. Woo.
The one thing Ric Flair wants to do here tonight is
Hey,
negate
no
the
fair. I was
speed and
whipping him into the
quickness
corner
advantage
to
that Shawn
do
Michaels
stuff.
has over him, and it looks like he may be doing it.
Well, even if Shawn Michaels is quicker
Alright,
and
he's gonna
faster
go up
than
top
the
and
Nature
be
Boy,
ready to-
he'll never have the arsenal of moves that Nate has.
Maybe he doesn't need that arsenal, King, as agile and athletic as Shawn Michaels is.
Oh, what's Flair going for here? But wait, a reversal by Shawn Michaels.
Okay, well, at least this time it's a cinematic
He's
reversal.
dazed. Yeah, really dazed. Here comes HBK. Flair in the corner
Heel
now.
kick.
Shawn Michaels has him, but
Get over here and
wait a
close
minute.
the check, ref.
Referee.
Oh, no, he got them both.
Blatant low blow.
And I think Ric Flair got both HBK and the referee. What are you gonna do now, Nature Boy?
I'll tell you what he's going to do. I'll tell you exactly what he's going to do.
Is there anybody more outgoing than the Nature Boy?
Outgoing. I still don't get that.
Uh-oh, trying to put it. Oh, look at this. Ric Flair with a figure four, but no.
Shoved right into the official.
That's not fair.
And now
It's not fair to
Shawn
Flair.
Michaels is ready to go. And he's tuning up the band
Woo.
for some sweet chin music on Nate.
Look out, Nature Boy.
And he connects. What the heck?
Tommy Dreamer. Oh, it's Randy Orton.
Randy Orton.
With a steel chair to the back of Shawn Michaels. And look at this. He's putting Nature Boy on top.
In a really awkward way.
Youngest member of Evolution.
Are you
Because
kidding me,
Evolution
guys?
happened at some point and we didn't talk about it yet.
And there's the three
It's a
count.
mystery. The formation of Evolution is a mystery because they didn't really cover it here.
No, I can't. That's the way
Awkward
these guys
slow claps
operate.
from Orton. Is he mocking Flair? I don't.
The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, he's almost unconscious. There's no way he could have won this match over Shawn Michaels without the help of Randy Orton.
Oh, I don't know.
Ric Flair can barely stand, but Shawn Michaels is out.
Ric Flair better be careful because if he keeps stealing wins like that, he might have to deal with RoboCop. That didn't go so good last time.
Dividends.
Orton paying dividends. He'll give you 10% off on eggs, accessories. I don't even know if Old Dragon watches these. I guess now we're going to talk about Evolution. So if you're a Christian fundamentalist, you better skip ahead.
Evolution continued to grow. So did the problems for the Heartbreak Kid.
Shawn Michaels is the next legend that I'm going to kill.
Yeah, that's right. Randy Orton's going around murdering legends. He took out the Loch Ness Monster by putting a shotgun trap in the Loch Ness Monster's house. Meanwhile, my eyes fixated on a huge woman with a pink top and ridiculous, huge fat lady breasts in the background during one of those shots. I'm sorry.
HBK's problems only became worse with the addition of the newest member of Evolution. At the 2003 Survivor Series, the Animal would unleash his rage.
We're down to Shawn Michaels and Randy Orton. Wait a minute, that Animal, Batista, no!
Look, Shawn, I powerbomb your ass straight to hell. Hey, just come on down, you jacked up Nimrod.
Batista and Michaels.
Come on down here, and I'll say things that aren't literal, and you won't be able to understand them because of your alien species. Which, you know, takes everything literally.
In 30 years that I've been around this business, I don't think I've ever seen a better big match wrestler than Shawn Michaels.
I believe in Armageddon.
Armageddon time already? Didn't we just do Armageddon? Let's take a little break and see how long this video's gone. Oh, boy, I barely started. We got plenty of time to deal with Batista and Armageddon. So it's been a year since the 3 Stages of Hell or whatever match. And Evolution is formed. And I'm now, this is back when I was working an office job at this point with a ton of free time, and they could let me do whatever I wanted on the internet. So at this time, I was actually on, like, wrestling forums online and stuff. And I just remember this really freaking obnoxious guy. He would always, he just carried himself like he knew more than anyone else. He was always talking about, like, wrestlers from Japan and stuff. But more than that, he would always, like, he was one of these guys with, like, paid subscriptions to, like, the Wrestling Observer newsletter and stuff like that. And he would just go around talking all this backstage shit like he was actually there and knew what was going on. And he just really got on my nerves because he kept going on about how Rhino is going to come over from the SmackDown brand and they're going to form a new Evolution Horseman led by Ric, like, something. His whole thing was that Rhino was going to join Evolution. Or he was going to join some, like, opposed group with Ric Flair. And, like, it stuck with me years later because the guy was, like, he was irritating. And I finally posted, like, look, would you just shut up? If it happens on TV, talk about it. But it hasn't happened. It's just a rumor. And, oh, here's Batista's sweet-ass theme music.
And being accompanied by the Nature Boy,
And
Ric Flair.
And the guy went off on me, this epic long block of text about how I was ignorant, didn't know what I was talking about, and how he does his research and he knows what's going on. And I probably think that, like, HBK is the strongest guy physically because that's on TV or whatever. And then, like, I remember still being on this board, like, and a month later when nothing like this had happened, I brought it up again. And I got another, like, crazy thick wall of text about how I was talking about things based on the best possible information, and I can't believe some jerk like you would bring that up and throw it in my face. So I have this weird fixation that because of this message board forum nonsense, that when I think about Evolution, something that resounds for me that doesn't really matter to anyone else is Evolution, a group which, by the way, just for the record, never included Rhino. I'm just saying. So Batista's theme music was a popular choice when Bobo and I were making Cause. I was watching a lot of Toonami on Adult Swim at the time. And they had a sailor suit that you could do. So I had a Sailor Jupiter Caw, who was, of course, like 7 feet tall, gave everyone power slams, power bombs and choke slams, and she had Batista's theme music and Triple H's entrance movement. So she would come to the ring, like, you know, big, hulking, gorilla-like muscle poses and spitting water and using Batista's music. And it was fun. But I don't plan to actually use the Sailor Jupiter Caw if we ever do the Here comes the pain. Season mode. Although back in the day, we used to do season mode, where I would be Sailor Jupiter, and, you know, with power bombs and stuff at my disposal, and Boba would play as Colonel Robert Parker from WCW. Because it was easier to make some guy wearing a white hat, white coat, than to try to come up with something that actually looked like Bunkhouse Buck. So I want to damage him moderately, I can do that.
Batista's just one big monster, Cole. I mean,
look at the way he's monstrously getting his ass kicked.
Muscles in places most people don't even have places.
And with Shawn Michaels,
yeah, and all of them are getting stomped right now.
There might be a little bit of an intimidation factor here tonight. HBK isn't easily intimidated, but if there is anyone that could intimidate him, it might be Batista.
Well, let's face it, Batista could intimidate anybody. Batista could intimidate Godzilla and King Kong both at the same time. Shawn Michaels
the American King Kong or the Japanese King Kong?
To get the victory over Batista, but there's more to
or the American version where King Godzilla wins, or King Kong wins, or the Japanese version where King Kong wins? So I've used up all of his, like, there is a fatigue meter in this, and I've pretty clearly used a lot of it. And I made a mistake there. I assumed he had some kind of signature on an opponent who's standing up, and he doesn't. So I just kind of stood there hitting the triangle button while Batista murdered me. I just got to knock him down one more time to get the elbow, but I need to take the momentum back here before I lose that signature. But I got to damage him moderately. Damn it.
And another fist.
Game can be a lot of fun when you're on offense, but when you're on defense, trying to time the R2 button presses, it gets frustrating very quickly. Even when you're on offense sometimes. Alright, get up there and do the top rope. Yeah, okay. It seemed like they were letting me keep the signature for a long time. Might be for this.
Batista has the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Shawn Michaels,
it's been pretty straightforward. Spent more time blathering on about some guy on wrestling forums yelling about Rhino than during the match, but I guess I haven't actually won yet. Ric Flair's marking out.
And now it looks like Batista ready to do Shawn Michaels in.
Batista feeling
this muscle guy poses.
The patented Batista bomb right here.
Does he really have a patent on it? I doubt it.
Serious trouble. Here he goes. Well, it looks like it's all over.
But he's literally trying to go for a bomb, when in fact it's figurative. And therefore I'm going to win. But HBK's shoulders were down too. I don't get it. Ooh, there's evil, scary eyes on the Armageddon logo. Nice. Stay down! What is he yelling? Stay down there. And the fan signs started to flash. Go back and watch, like, right after the pinfall, right after Jerry starts to, like, stay down, and then fades out because that's the wrong audio clip. Some fans are holding up signs, and the logos that are on the signs are blinking back and forth between two different logos. Either I'm going nuts or that actually happened. I gotta go back and watch that. I could have sworn, like, why are all the I dig crazy chick signs, too? It doesn't make sense. Anyway, yeah, it was a clean sweep for elimination of Armageddon. What? I thought he just lost. Triple H wins back the World Heavyweight title. Randy Orton wins the Intercontinental title. Ric Flair and Batista win the tag team titles. I thought we just watched a match at Armageddon where Batista lost. On an episode of Raw, Shawn Michaels and Rob Van Dam defeat the team of Batista, Ric Flair, and Triple H. HBK pins Triple H during the match to earn a shot at Triple H's World Heavyweight title on Raw. And does a goofy looking pose in the air. Yep, Shawn Michaels versus Triple H. Well, that's one direction the storyline could head in. Yes, of course. Don't know how many more of these we got, actually. Wrestling storylines don't usually end conclusively. They usually just kind of fade out after a while.
And it is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger from San Antonio, Texas, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
It's showtime, and here comes the
You better hope this is a cage match, not a ladder match or a street fight. You've already proven you can't win those against Triple H, young man.
We remember back to the Royal Rumble 1997 in the Alamo Dome, over 60,000 fans on hand to see Shawn Michaels regain the championship. That was
Staccato,
and that was the last time Shawn Michaels has competed for the World Championship in his hometown.
Well, this huge arena is packed to the rafters, Cole, and every
Staccato
single person
fireworks.
is on their feet going nuts. How does
Every single person in this crowd is going insane. They're all nuts. Okay, he's not our boy toy. Want to be clear on that one. A lot of entrances in this. Entrances are good. Don't get me wrong, they do a good job with the entrances. Oh yeah, that clears the sinuses up pretty good. Oh look, I got a Ric Flair with me tonight. Good thing I could read my own Chiron.
And from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Triple H!
Oh, I tell you one thing, Jerry, that I'm always amazed by. It's the sweat on Triple H is always in exactly the same place.
Ringside of the game. Triple H knows what's at stake his whole professional life, because the World Heavyweight title means more to that man than anybody I've ever seen.
Yeah, but Shawn Michaels will not be psyched out. He is confident. He is ready physically and mentally.
He is ready physically and mentally. Yeah, I'm cutting off your spit, buddy. Keep spitting
It
up
is
in
an
the selfie.
emotional night, and if Shawn Michaels can do it, he can become the World Heavyweight Champion.
For the
You're going to see a
874th
eruption, the
time.
likes of which we've never experienced before.
Yeah, you're right. Shawn Michaels hometown
We've
advantage
experiencing
has
emotion
got
we've never
to be
experienced before. It's kind of
decisive.
somewhere
There's no
between
way he's
ennui
gonna let
and
these fans down.
Been
headachy.
waiting a long time to see this.
Headachy
This
is an
going to be
emotion,
an
right?
amazing match.
And then outside interference from Mark Henry. Why are we loading? Oh, okay, that wasn't
A
loading the match.
capacity crowd out here in San Antonio. Shawn Michaels has come home to meet his
Actually, okay, so Shawn Michaels actually won the title on Raw, did he? Did not realize that. Triple H must have got hurt or something.
In this arena, Cole. These fans want Shawn Michaels to become the World Heavyweight Champion so bad they can taste it.
And there is no scouting report.
Oh, you can taste
necessary
something when Shawn Michaels is
either of these
around.
competitors. They know each other so well.
Somebody's booing. Well,
And now it is
there's
Shawn
not a lot of
Michaels
move variety in
trying
the
to
match
build
so far.
momentum.
I'll give you that.
Nature boy Ric
Picky
Flair
fan.
shouting instructions to Triple H from ringside tonight, and you know how badly Nate would love to be in the ring himself.
That he would, Kang, and the referee had
Matter of fact, he'll probably get in the ring later to try to interfere.
interfere in this match if he thinks it'll give Triple H an advantage. Cheating is not a word you'll find in Ric Flair's dictionary.
Well, remember this with what you said about the Nature Boy, Cole. It's only
Flair really needs to
cheating
get a better
if you get
dictionary, it
caught.
sounds like.
And Nate just wants what's best for Evolution.
And we all know what that is. The World Heavyweight Championship state.
Oh, look at this.
World Heavyweight Championship streak. Spinebuster? No.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Hey, hey, hey. Look at Nate.
Hey, is an exposed chest beat a chop there.
Oh.
Ric Flair. Hey, what happened to the announcers?
Top rope, and out Michaels right after Flair, and Flair knocked out as well.
Now you can
Shawn Michaels, the dark puppet master, manipulating Ric Flair into coming after him. Oh, now clearly you saw him. You could have reacted to that.
Go Triple H and Flair.
Where are Cole and JBL? I mean,
really being the showstopper
Lawler.
right now, stopping the show of the game and Nature Boy.
Now just thrusting away.
Wow! The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, and Triple H both laying flat on their backs outside the ring, and Shawn Michaels standing tall inside.
Shawn Michaels spinning around.
Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here.
And it didn't work.
Rolling out of harm's way. Smart strategy there.
Attacking Ric Flair. Smart strategy.
A flying forearm.
It's actually turning into a pretty fun match.
That the crown jewel of Evolution is the heavyweight championship of the world, held by its leader, Triple H.
And just think what it would do to Evolution if Shawn Michaels could take that world heavyweight champion off Triple H here tonight.
Off Triple H here tonight. All I got to do is win with the sweet chin music, huh?
Whoa, that's it. He's done. Boy, there's no way he's going to be
Okay,
able
that
to
corner's
stand
too
after
close.
this. Oh boy, Shawn Michaels put it up.
Alright, well this is going to turn into cinematics, of course.
Triple H has no
I'm ready to press the buttons just in case.
No, wait.
Oh, come on now.
There's no way he can kick now.
Just
Oh.
flat to be official.
Well, he was going after Shawn Michaels, but Michaels stuck, but... Oh!
Went for sweet chin music. Triple H now going. Ooh, a DDT. Planting Michaels.
I could have sworn he was going to do a pedigree, which is going to be amazing since it would have been like the second move he hit during the whole match.
Wait a minute. Look at Ric Flair.
Chomp,
Sliding that
chomp,
championship
chomp.
to the game.
He's hungry. He's actually like
What
chomp.
are you thinking about doing here with that?
What do you think?
Press buttons to duck it, or
Oh, right on
nope.
Shawn Michaels' skull.
Oh, man.
Shawn Michaels, the flesh between his skull and the outside, temporarily
Come
disappearing.
on, Shawn Michaels. Cole, if Michaels can survive this, it'll be a miracle.
Yeah.
Oh!
See, I'd taken like no damage up to
Triple
that
H
point.
just teeing off.
Still haven't taken damage.
No, not again.
But I am down. I lost the finisher.
The tide has turned again.
Oh.
They're going to fight to the end.
And now I'm turning into Compu Triple H, just diving around at nothing. I mean, HBK. Okay, I'm starting to suck a bit now.
Or better than this, Cole.
That's right, King. This is
Damn.
the last Raw of the year, and we are ending it with a bang.
Ow.
Bang.
And bam, another kick.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
Okay. Start doing damage to some other body parts here.
Oh my, there's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now.
Or not.
Oh my gosh.
Go back to
Whoa.
flying forearms.
Triple H looks hurt.
He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
The showstopper has taken control. And he does it one more
The
time.
showstopper aspect of his multiple personality disorder has taken control.
The fitness and speed of Shawn Michaels is coming to the forefront, just like it did the last time these
I want to check. Yeah, defeat him with
men
sweet
met
chin music. That's
2
it.
weeks ago on Raw.
Leave me alone. I'm jumping over here before you can cheat.
Michaels hit that one.
We know one thing Shawn Michaels could do anywhere at any time, and that's deliver some sweet chin music. All his other tools are effective, but nothing is as effective.
Speaking of,
Sweet chin music!
And then look, Shawn collapses in exhaustion, and
And he did it!
what is it? That's like 2 matches in a row where he does the exhaustion cover. Oh well, Shawn Michaels wins the title again. That's nice.
Shawn Michaels. Wait a minute.
Wait, no, I guess he doesn't. That's retarded. What a stupid finish. Some part of Triple H was over Shawn Michaels.
Both men's shoulders were down.
Yeah, but Triple H had to be on top of Shawn Michaels, and he wasn't.
Triple H is still champ.
He was like, look, I might not have won the title, but I'm not getting beaten up by Ric Flair.
And it's Flair now, set for the ride.
Shawn Michaels has got to be living off sweet chin music.
So-
Oh, the Nature Boy. There you go.
Just so that Triple H can feel good about himself, he beats up a referee and a legend.
And he deserved it.
Nice job. Oh, and he spits on somebody.
Ride.
Is that what Jesus would do? I don't think so. Well, I don't know. Maybe if Triple H really pissed him off. HBK loses his chance at the title on Raw when he had both shoulders on the mat when he covered Triple H for the win. That's just lame. That's not how it... Oh, God. I imagine like there's an actual written rule book somewhere. Timeline menu real quick. Because it's pretty much time to end the video, I believe. There's like 3 matches left. Well, maybe next time, folks. Maybe next time I can wrap this whole thing up. But for now, I'm calling it a video. I've been the Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Please come back next time we find out who will be the last man standing when HBK and Triple H fight for the belt. Bye-bye.